Good afternoon. On behalf of Orascom Pyramids Entertainment Management, I would like today to take you through a short presentation exploring and explaining the transformation exercise for our new project to transform the new visitor experience in the Giza Plateau or the Pyramids of Giza. The Pyramids of Giza, still till today, actually, it is the lost or #1 historical site and still the last remaining wonder of the ancient world. And light years ahead of its time, the Pyramids of Giza has witnessed first of its kind agreement between the Supreme Council of Antiquities and Orascom Investment Holding to sign an agreement for 15 years to complete revamping and transformation of the visitor experience. Mainly Orascom's role here, it is to establish and develop the facilities and infrastructure to introduce a complete new line of services across the hospitality, the transformation, and introducing the new information system, wayfinding, storytelling, retail, and facility management. Ministry of Antiquities will remain the sole custodians of all antiquities within the historical site. And to establish or to meet this promise, to establish the best-in-class destination experience, there is a couple or different deliverables that need to be established and introduced in the new customer visiting experience. #1, new visitor center. We need to introduce an international visitor center that can actually accommodate several services to equip the new visitor or the newcomer, the pyramid visitor, to start his journey with full of information, comfort, convenience, and plan his trip around. #2, the electronic or the electric buses. The electric buses, it's actually introducing a new era of the Pyramids of Giza to introduce and secure the eco-friendly environment where we can securing the pyramids out of any kind of classical transportation pollution. We need to introduce technology that enable all the needs for our visitors among the information facilities and to ensure the reservation systems. The hospitality of the Egyptian communities and Egyptian heritage, it's been one of the best among the world, and it needs to be introduced carefully in the pyramids. The retail, we are actually having heritage in all that handcrafting. So we need to introduce authentic retail shops that you can get one of very special gifts through visiting the pyramids. All kind of facilities and services will be introduced as well for making the trip very convenient for every customer, every visitor to the pyramids. So to make our promise clear here, we need actually to introduce transformation that will secure and respect our royal heritage, and to achieve and fulfill the promise that we need to act authentically in every single service and function that we need to introduce among the plateau. We need actually to build a global platform that's really would be appreciated and acknowledged by all in the nationally and internationally. We need to give opportunities to the local workers and local industries, making the pyramids their icon of glory and icon of pride. The journey and the new customer journey will begin for the International Visitor Center to excite and educate the visitors, having actually very easy access from Al Fayoum Road, which is making the access convenient, and it's close to the new Grand Museum. The parking was very spacious and comfortable, and with all the kind of calculations, it will accommodate 1,200 cars and 300 buses, which is actually can be avoiding any kind of traffic problems in the parking and for the buses as well. Ticketing, of course, we are very keen to introduce the ticketing systems, although it is electronic or classical, so the multiple ticketing windows and self-service booths are available, starting your journey starting from large exhibition space giving you all the information that you need to obtain in your visit. Equipping the trip as well, or facilitating a multimedia hall if you are not actually a fan of reading, so you can actually go to watch a short movie about the journey, and all the facilities are introduced in the plateau. We have two types of tickets: classical tickets and VIP tickets, or we can say special tickets or special service, that it has its own entrance with dedicated services, personalized services. You have your own tour operator, and even the transportation will be introduced with more luxurious service facilities than the classical one. It's mainly for private excursion and private groups and private service. The visitor center certainly will introduce the official store of the pyramids, where we can introduce original, genuine, high-quality handcraft, as I explained before, supporting the talented local producers. And of course, we are welcoming the entire world to introduce their authentic handcraft shops for the pyramids. Transportation, the hop off, hop on one ticket will be actually giving you access to the pyramids, all the venue, all the day, very comfortable bus. And of course, it's introduced with special need facilities, air conditioned, and the buses are safe, comfortable, will making actually your journey very convenient. And this is actually the route where you can understand that we are introducing new bus stations, mainly our 5 main landmarks and most iconic spots in the plateau that enable you to view or to have full views for experiencing the pyramids from different locations among or across the plateau. So we have 5 bus stations. The first one will be actually, of course, the visitor center. Next will be a very iconic station. It is very, very epical and very institutional presence to the pyramids. You've been seeing this from the panorama station. The panorama station will be equipped with all kind of utilities that the visitor needed, from bathrooms through actually seating areas, meditating zone, and F&B stations, of course, and retail units as well. Every station will be equipped for medical services as well, and the customer care team and visitor care team will be available for any kind of information you need to have, especially to explore the site with more passion and more excitement. Next will be Mankara station. The next will be actually Kefir station. Next will be Sphinx, and of course the end will be the King station, which is Khufu station. The stations actually will giving more depth about an opportunity to understand and absorb the majestic views of the pyramids and the experiences of the pyramids experiencing the pyramids from each different station. It will add lots of actually depth in understanding even the all kind of knowledge that we need to understand about the pyramids from the scale and from shapes and from the stories, giving even opportunity to the tour operators to explore more about the pyramids and more about actually ancient Egypt. This is actually can give you a new view for the new station, for panorama station. This kind of modernity and authenticity, or the modernity can securing the authenticity of the customer visiting experience, that giving shading and giving places where we can actually having art galleries, music functions, and many other activities in the stations, that mixing the experiences of having comfortable visit for the pyramids, and as well to have other function to be integrated with your visits. This is exactly what I'm saying. Each station will be having a full utilities and facilities that you may need according to your trip. Technology will always be supporting the journey, from the wayfinding to information, even downloading some kind of information that you need to keep for you for later to read about the journey, about the plateau. But still, actually, technology will be playing a very important part, even for the entertaining or entertainment services that will be introduced, from to make reservation for any kind of restaurant, or a reservation for any events that will be happening and occurring in the pyramids. The design, I will leave the picture to speak and to elaborate more about the features and the personality of the architecture and that we are introducing in the new plateau or the new visiting experience. This was actually the panorama. The next is the king, just giving you just some views about the station. Every station, it has the same facilities. Maybe the scale is different, and the shape of it different according to the location. However, you will be finding actually each station having similar services. This is example Sphinx station. It has hop off, hop on station, seating zone, and multiple service zone, which is having F&B, retail, and again, you will be having in each station shading, complete, comfortable shading areas. Hospitality offering, actually, we are having local and international fine cuisine with the world-class standards, introducing with a new complex that we are introducing. This will be very unique experience to have your dinner in front of the pyramids and the lost wonder in the world. We're gonna introduce several cuisines with several tastes to meet all the visitor expectations. We had already introduced the 9 Pyramids Lounge. It's a new spot for hospitality offering. And the plateau is having a great view, and actually the 9 Pyramids Lounge have witnessed and lots of acknowledgement of admiration to introducing experience of hospitality in very executive mood and environment, and can actually accommodate several events, sport events, community gathering, and most important thing, to keep all the kids activities are under consideration, where we can actually introduce lots of entertaining programs for them, making this journey suitable for their actually calendar among the years. And so we need to make the venue, it's very, and the plateau, it's multi-purpose venue. We need every single actually activities to be in the plateau to be catered with innovation and to give a good opportunity to people to introduce. Now I will leave you to a short video to have a more visual representation about the new journey. Hopefully you will be liking the video that will take you maybe more dimensions into the visits.